During Manchester City's emphatic 6-0 victory over Al Ain, Gary Lineker couldn't help but notice the blossoming partnership between Rayan Cherki and Erling Haaland. The young French midfielder capped off a superb move with Haaland by slotting home a brilliant goal, giving City fans a glimpse of what might become one of the most dangerous attacking duos in the Premier League. With Kevin De Bruyne's recent move to Napoli leaving a creative void, there were understandable concerns about who would step up to provide Haaland with the same level of service that made their combination so feared. However, Cherki seems determined to step into that role and perhaps even elevate Haaland's game further by creating endless chances for him to convert. Despite battling injuries and having De Bruyne out for parts of the previous campaign, Haaland still managed to net 22 league goals last season, reinforcing the fact that the Norwegian striker is a relentless goal machine regardless of who is supplying the passes. Cherki, who delivered an impressive 20 assists in all competitions for Lyon despite the team's struggles, now has the opportunity to feed a world-class finisher on a regular basis, and that could push Haaland's numbers to even greater heights. Haaland himself appears excited by the potential of their link-up, responding to a post from Cherki on Instagram with an encouraging, "Looking sharp, get ready," message, accompanied by an eyes emoji. Cherki replied with an hourglass and swords emoji, hinting at the havoc they intend to cause together in the upcoming season. This budding understanding should be a serious worry for rivals like Liverpool and Arsenal, who know full well that a fully functioning Haaland supported by a dynamic playmaker could make Manchester City's attack virtually unstoppable in their pursuit of yet another Premier League title. Kevin De Bruyne once called Haaland a machine for his ruthless finishing ability, and since joining City, Haaland has proven him right by scoring an astonishing 85 goals in just 97 appearances. The stats are compelling when you compare Cherki's creative output to the Premier League's Elite Two. Last season, only Mohamed Salah recorded more assists than Cherki, and he did so with significantly fewer starts and while playing in a more competitive league. For context, Arsenal's top goalscorer last season was Kai Havertz with just 15 goals, while Bukayo Saka led their assist tally with 12, figures that pale in comparison to what Cherki could provide for Haaland. If Cherki embraces the challenge and builds a telepathic relationship with the Norwegian striker, they could wreak havoc week in, week out, leaving opposition managers with few answers on how to shut them down. City supporters will be hoping that this new partnership becomes as iconic as the one De Bruyne shared with Haaland or the legendary link-up between David Silva and Sergio Aguero. Haaland himself seemed convinced about Cherki's potential long before his arrival, even liking Fabrizio Romano's post announcing that Manchester City were close to securing Cherki's signature. As Pep Guardiola prepares his side for another title charge, Liverpool and Arsenal can only hope that the combination fails to ignite. But judging by the chemistry already on display against Al Ain and Juventus in preseason, there's every indication that Haaland and Cherki could take the Premier League by storm and make City an even more fearsome prospect for any defense they come up against.